Let yourself settle deeper into this moment as we begin together. Breathe in slowly now and feel the weight of tension melting from your shoulders. With each exhale, you release another layer of the day's burdens. Imagine a single point of stillness within your chest, a quiet atom of peace nestled just behind your breastbone. This tiny center pulses gently like a soft heartbeat. It is warm and golden and completely untouched by stress. Now let that warmth spread outward through your torso, down through your arms and into your fingertips, up through your neck and across your face. Feel it flow down your spine like honey and out through your legs until your whole body feels suspended in calm. You are becoming lighter with every breath, more open, more at ease, ready now to drift beyond the surface of waking thoughts, to descend into something vast and deeply healing. Picture yourself standing at the edge of an impossible ocean. The waves move slowly here. Each ripple takes seconds to reach the shore. The air above shimmers slightly, but there's no wind, just a gentle hush that wraps around you like silk. Step forward without hesitation. Your feet sink softly into fine white sand. But instead of cold water rushing up to meet you, the sea lifts you effortlessly, as if it has been waiting for you all along. You float now just beneath the surface, looking up at sunlight scattered in golden threads. The world above fades away like a half-remembered dream, and below you stretches an endless blue sanctuary, a place where time moves differently, where even gravity seems uncertain, where everything glows just enough to see by. Descend slowly now, not falling but gliding through layers of deepening blue, past schools of silver fish moving like liquid stars, their bodies catching and reflecting the ambient light. The pressure changes subtly, but it's not uncomfortable. Instead, it feels like being embraced, wrapped in something thick and nurturing, like slipping into a warm bath made of moonlight. Soon the seafloor comes into view, but this is no ordinary seabed. It rises in gentle curves and valleys, covered in coral formations that spiral upward like ancient spires, each structure alive with color that shifts and flows. Reds deepen to burgundy, then fade to purple. Blues swirl from cerulean to indigo and back again. Greens pulse like emerald flames frozen mid-dance. The choral cathedral hums with a low, resonant tone, vibrating at exactly 432 hertz. This frequency travels through the water in smooth waves, touching every cell in your body with pure harmony. Your nervous system begins to align with this rhythm. Stress dissolves like salt in warm water. Your breathing slows naturally to match the pulse. Around you float countless lotus blossoms, each one perfectly preserved in the dense medium. Their petals translucent and glowing from within. Some bloom fully revealing spiraled centers. Others remain partially closed, like sleeping butterflies. They drift in slow motion, bobbing gently with invisible currents. Their movement creates a meditative rhythm. Watch them sway and turn, each rotation revealing new shades of inner light. Reach out with one hand. Let your fingers brush against a nearby bloom. The petal yields softly under your touch, cool and smooth like polished glass, but warm underneath the surface. As you make contact, a wave of tranquility flows up your arm, settling into your shoulder, then spreading across your chest. Your heartbeat slows another notch. Release the flower gently. It floats away without disturbance, continuing its eternal dance through the water. You are part of this dance now too, moving with effortless grace through the cathedral. The choral structures grow taller around you, arching overhead like the ribs of some great leviathan. Between the columns stream more lotus blossoms, thousands of them drifting in perfect silence. Their collective glow brightens the space. The light they emit isn't harsh, but soft and diffused, casting no shadows, only gentle gradients of blue and gold that play across the coral walls. Find a wide ledge formed by the living reef. Sink down onto its smooth surface. The coral responds to your presence, pulsing slightly with its own inner current. You are welcomed rather than intruded. Rest here for a moment, floating just above the ledge, supported entirely by the dense medium. Your body weight feels negligible, as if you might dissolve into the water itself. Above you, the lotus procession continues, each blossom carrying a fragment of peace, drifting past like prayers offered to the deep. Some pause briefly near your position, hovering just out of reach. Observe how their centers pulse in time, matching the coral's low hum, matching your own slowing breath, matching the rhythm of 432 hertz that flows through everything here. Close your eyes now, if you haven't already. Let the sound wash over you, not heard but felt, vibrating in your bones, in the fluid of your inner ear. With each pulse, you sink deeper into relaxation. Your thoughts become slower, more spaced apart, less urgent, less necessary. The boundary between self and environment blurs. You are water. You are coral. You are light. You are the steady thrum of universal harmony. Breathe in this knowing. Let it settle into your core, into the atom of peace that started this journey. Feel it expand until it encompasses everything, until you are nothing but calm. The lotus blossoms continue their eternal circuit. Some have passed overhead many times now, each revolution adding another layer of serenity. Their glow seems brighter than before. Or perhaps you have simply become more attuned. Notice how the water itself responds to their passage, rippling in slow concentric circles, disturbing nothing, only creating new patterns of beauty, patterns that exist for a moment, then blend away. You understand now that this place exists outside normal time. Here moments can stretch for hours or compress into instants without ever feeling rushed, without ever feeling empty. The coral sings its ancient song. The lotus blossoms carry messages of peace. The water holds you in perfect suspension, and the frequency of 432 hertz weaves everything together into one unified whole. There is no need to leave, no reason to return to the surface. This sanctuary welcomes you to stay forever, to become part of its rhythm, to add your own vibration to the chorus. Yet even as you consider this offer, you know that the peace found here can travel with you back through the layers of blue, back to solid ground, because what you've experienced isn't bound by location. It lives now within the atom of peace in your heart, warmed by coral light, tuned to perfect harmony. When you're ready, you may begin your ascent, knowing that this underwater cathedral will always be here, waiting in the depths of your memory. For now, though, let yourself rest, float, and simply be. Let yourself sink deeper into this place where time moves like honey. Feel how the water holds you without pressure, not pushing, not pulling, just supporting every part of your being with perfect stillness. Your breath slows now as the hum begins to resonate through your chest. A low tone, steady and unwavering, like the heartbeat of some vast sleeping ocean. Let it carry you down past the surface thoughts, past the flicker of worry or memory, into the quiet space beneath them all. Here in the coral cathedral, light bends around you like silk. Soft waves of blue, white drifting across your shoulders. You can almost taste its warmth. Sweet and mineral, rich, as if each photon carried the essence of distant suns. Watch how it pools at the base of the lotus blossoms, each one glowing from within, their petals translucent, shimmering between violet and silver. Pulse by pulse, they breathe with you. There is no rush here, only rhythm. Deep, slow, unbroken. Focus now on the touch of the water against your skin. Cool but not cold. Smooth like cream poured over glass. It clings lightly to your arms, then slips away, leaving behind a trace of calm that seeps into your muscles. Feel how your body responds, how tension dissolves without effort, as though someone has turned a dial inside you, and everything softens. Let your head float back slightly. Feel the gentle pull of buoyancy lifting your chin. Your neck releases. Your jaw unhinges. Your tongue rests heavily in your mouth. This is what stillness feels like, when nothing asks anything of you, when even gravity forgets its grip. Now look closely at one of the floating lotuses. See how its center glows brighter than the rest. A core of molten gold that pulses gently, radiates outward, touching your face first, then spreading down your throat, into your chest, where it settles like a blanket made of starlight. You don't need to do anything with this feeling. Just notice how it changes the way you sit in your own body, how your spine straightens naturally, how your ribs expand more fully with each breath. This is the gift of presence, being exactly where you are, without needing to move forward, without needing to return. Listen to the silence beneath the hum, the deep hush that exists between sounds, where even echoes dissolve before they begin. In this space, thoughts come and go like clouds, drifting past without anchoring. You watch them, but do not follow. Do not chase. Just observe their shape, their color, then let them fade into the blue. This is not emptiness, but fullness, a field of potential so vast it cannot be named. Let your awareness drift inward now, to the beating of your heart. Slow, measured, each pulse sending ripples through your bloodstream. Follow one ripple as it travels from your chest down your arm, through your wrist, into your palm. Feel how the water moves with it, as if your hand were stirring light itself. Reverse direction now. Trace the path upward, back toward your shoulder, through your collarbone, into the hollow at the base of your throat. Here, the hum resonates strongest, vibrating just below the surface of your skin. You are becoming sound, becoming water, becoming light. Look again at the coral walls surrounding you. They rise impossibly high, twisting into spirals that seem to defy logic, yet somehow feel familiar, like memories you've never had. Run your fingers along the nearest formation, its surface smooth as river stone, but warm to the touch, as if it's been kissed by sunlight for centuries. Feel how it curves under your palm, guiding your movement without resistance. No sharp edges, no sudden drops, only flowing lines that match the rhythm of your breath. This is the geometry of peace, built not with angles, but with intention. Allow yourself to imagine what lies beyond these walls. Not another place, but the same place, seen from a different angle. Perhaps there are other chambers filled with spheres of liquid light, or tunnels lined with singing crystals. But none of that matters right now, because here, in this moment, you are complete, whole, untouched by the need to know more. Let your attention settle once more on the hum. Feel how it wraps around your bones, filling the spaces between your cells with something like forgiveness. Forgiveness for the parts of yourself you've ignored. Forgiveness for the stories you've told too many times. Forgiveness for simply being human. You are allowed to rest here, to soften, to exist without purpose, just to be, just to float, just to listen. Notice how the water shifts when you stop moving, settling into patterns that mirror your heartbeat. Small eddies swirl around your ankles, gentle spirals that lift tiny particles of light. Watch them dance, rising and falling, caught in an invisible current. They remind you of snow seen from a window. Peaceful, endless, free from the weight of meaning. Close your eyes now and feel the difference. How darkness becomes depth, how silence becomes space. You are no longer looking at the world, but becoming part of it. Every cell vibrating in harmony with the hum. This is not sleep, nor waking, but a third state entirely, where boundaries blur, where self and sanctuary merge. Take one last deep breath. Feel it fill every corner of your lungs. Then release it slowly, watching as the exhale carries away whatever remains of effort. You are held. You are safe. You are home. You begin to notice the gentle pull of gravity, releasing its hold on your thoughts. The weight of your body settles deeper into the surface beneath you. Each muscle softens like warm wax, melting slowly in a quiet room. Your breath becomes the only movement that matters now. There is no need to rush this unfolding. Time has become elastic and kind. Each exhale carries away another layer of unnecessary tension. You are sinking, not falling. The space around you hums with a low, steady frequency, like the sound of distant ocean waves heard through thick glass. This tone resonates at exactly 432 hertz, a vibration that aligns every cell in your being to perfect harmony. Feel how your shoulders drop slightly as the music touches them. The knots there have been waiting years for this exact moment. They unravel like old rope, loosening under patient hands. Warmth spreads from that release, flowing down your arms to your fingertips. Your heartbeat slows to match the rhythm of the universe. Each pulse sends ripples of calm through your chest cavity. The center of your chest feels open and spacious now, as though you could pour liquid light directly into your soul. You are floating between what was and what will be. Neither past nor future can reach you here. This place exists outside of calendars and clocks. It is built from pure presence and held together by gentle intention. Let yourself sink further into the cradle of this infinite now. Your mind begins to quiet like still water reflecting starlight. Thoughts drift past without anchoring themselves anywhere. They dissolve before they can form words or worries. Notice how the air tastes different here. Clean and sweet, like morning mist rising off mountain lakes. Each breath fills you more completely than the last. Your lungs expand fully, then soften again in gratitude. The pressure behind your eyes releases like a sigh. Your vision blurs, then clears to reveal deeper shades of peace. Colors seem richer, but also softer somehow, as if the world has put on velvet gloves to touch you. Your neck stretches long and loose. The vertebrae stack gently one upon another, each bone supported by invisible cushions of acceptance. You feel taller, even while lying perfectly still. Listen to the silence that lives between sounds. It holds more information than all the words ever spoken. In this quiet space, new understanding begins to bloom. Soft petals of knowing opening within your consciousness. Your jaw unhinges from its habitual clench. Teeth separate, slightly allowing your whole mouth to relax. The roof of your mouth feels smooth and cool. tongue resting lightly like a sleeping animal. Allow your forehead to melt forward. The skin there softens like silk unfurling. Wrinkles smooth out one by one, leaving only the peaceful expression of deep surrender. Your scalp tingles with tiny sparks of release. Hair follicles loosen their grip on accumulated stress. Each strand lifts slightly, as if kissed by an invisible breeze. The crown of your head opens toward the sky above. The base of your spine connects more deeply with whatever supports you. Grounding energy flows upward through your core. But instead of lifting you up, it draws you inward, down through layers of being you had forgotten existed. Your pelvis tilts gently into perfect alignment, hips relaxing outward in a gesture of trust. The sacrum nestles comfortably between the two halves of your pelvis, creating a stable foundation for everything above. Knees fall open naturally, without effort. The backs of your legs soften like warm honey. Calf muscles release their chronic readiness. Shins feeling lighter, as though made of cloud. Your thighs spread wide in welcome. The quadriceps muscles unknotting fiber by fiber. Blood flows freely now where it had been restricted, bringing fresh oxygen to tissues that had grown weary. Toes curl slightly, then straighten, each digit independent, yet connected. The soles of your feet tingle with renewed sensitivity, as if waking up after a very long sleep. Your abdomen rises and falls with each breath, the diaphragm moving smoothly like a jellyfish, pulsing underwater. Organs shift gently with each inhalation, making space for the fullness of life itself. The liver softens in its protective capsule, filtering not just toxins, but old fears as well. The stomach lets go of its nervous fluttering, settling into rhythmic contractions that aid digestion. Your kidneys relax into their natural shape, releasing stored tension along with waste products. Adrenal glands shrink back to their normal size, no longer swollen from constant alertness. Intestines unkink themselves like garden hoses left in sunshine. Peristalsis resumes its gentle wave, like motion. Nutrients absorb more easily now. Waste moves through without obstruction or discomfort. Your heart beats steadily within its fluid-filled sac. The pericardium expanding with each contraction. Coronary arteries dilate, allowing rich blood to flow freely. Myocardial cells synchronize in perfect rhythm. Lungs fill completely from bottom to top. Alveoli expanding like tiny balloons. Oxygen diffuses effortlessly across membrane barriers. Carbon dioxide released with complete satisfaction. Red blood cells carry their cargo efficiently. White blood cells patrol calmly without alarm. Platelets wait patiently in reserve, ready to respond should injury occur. Your brain waves slow to theta frequencies between 4 and 8 hertz, the realm of creative visualization and deep intuition, where healing occurs naturally and spontaneously. The prefrontal cortex quiets its chatter. Analytical thinking takes a respectful step backward. Limbic system softens its emotional reactivity. Amygdala shrinks back from its vigilant stance. Hippocampus integrates memories without trauma, forming new neural pathways based on present safety. Cerebellum coordinates movement with effortless grace. Even in stillness, there is profound coordination. Pituitary gland releases hormones in balanced ratios. Oxytocin flows, freely promoting feelings of connection. Endorphins bathe your nervous system in bliss. Serotonin levels rise naturally without effort. Thyroid regulates metabolism according to true needs, not artificial deadlines or social pressures. Parathyroid maintains calcium balance effortlessly. Bones strengthen from within through proper mineralization. Pancreas produces insulin in response to actual glucose levels, not stress-induced sugar cravings. Adrenals rest peacefully knowing they are supported. Testosterone and estrogen find their natural rhythms. Your immune system strengthens without inflammation. T cells patrol, efficiently identifying real threats. B cells produce antibodies precisely when needed. Natural killer cells maintain surveillance without hypervigilance. Skin regenerates at optimal rates. Collagen production increases naturally. Elastin fibers regain their youthful flexibility. Sebaceous glands balance oil production appropriately. Hair follicles receive adequate nutrition, growing stronger and more lustrous. Nails harden properly without brittleness. Cuticles remain healthy and intact. Eyes blink slowly and deliberately. Lacrimal glands produce tears only when necessary. Corneas stay moist and clear. Retinas process images without strain or distortion. Ears tune into subtle frequencies. Auditory cortex filters sounds selectively. Cochlear responds accurately to pitch variations. Vestibular system maintains balance without dizziness. Nose detects fragrances with heightened sensitivity. Olfactory receptors regenerate continuously. Sinuses drain freely without congestion. Mucous membranes stay hydrated and functional. Tongue distinguishes flavors clearly. Taste buds renew themselves regularly. Salivary glands produce enzymes in appropriate amounts. Digestion begins efficiently in the mouth. Hands rest palm up beside your body. Fingers slightly curved in natural relaxation. Palms feel warm and receptive, as though ready to receive gifts from the universe. Wrists align perfectly with forearms. No compression of nerves or tendons. Elbows rest comfortably without strain. Shoulder blades slide gently down your back. Clavicles settle into their sockets. Sternum rises and falls with effortless breathing. Ribs expand fully in all directions, creating space for complete respiration. Spine curves naturally in its 4 regions. Cervical lordosis supports the head gently. Thoracic kyphosis allows room for heart and lungs. Lumbar lordosis balances the pelvis properly. Sacral curve provides stability for sitting and standing. Coccyx points downward without irritation. Intervertebral discs rehydrate gradually. Spinal cord pulses freely within its protective sheath. Your entire skeletal system finds its optimal alignment. Bones grow stronger through proper loading. Joints lubricate themselves adequately. Cartilage repairs itself during periods of rest. Muscles contract and release in perfect timing. No chronic tension holds any part of you hostage. Fascia unwinds its stored patterns of restriction. Meridians conduct energy smoothly throughout your being. Lymphatic system drains toxins efficiently without backup or swelling. Circulation improves in even the smallest capillaries. Every cell receives what it needs to thrive. Your aura expands beyond physical boundaries, vibrating at higher frequencies of love and compassion. Chakras spin harmoniously without blockage. Energy flows freely from root to crown. You are surrounded by benevolent forces. Magnus Snow watches over you with infinite patience. His presence felt as cool breezes and warm sunlight, guiding you deeper into states of healing and renewal. Time moves differently here. Seconds stretch into hours. Hours dissolve into moments. Moments expand into eternity. You do not need to do anything. Just allow yourself to be. To exist in this state of pure being, supported by the loving arms of the universe. Every breath brings you closer to wholeness. Every heartbeat affirms your connection to life. Every cell in your body celebrates this return to balance. You are exactly where you need to be. Relax completely now. Trust the process unfolding within you. Know that all healing happens naturally when given the right conditions and time. Let go of any remaining resistance. Release control over outcomes. Surrender to the wisdom of your own body and the intelligence of your inner healer. You are safe here, completely protected and loved. Nothing can harm you in this sacred space where transformation occurs at the speed of grace. Drift deeper into the silence where all answers already exist, where peace is not something you achieve, but something you remember. You are home. You are whole. You are healed. You are free. Let the edges of your awareness begin to soften now. Allow the weight of the day to settle gently from your shoulders. Feel your breathing slow as the resonance wraps around you like a warm embrace. There is nothing for you to hold onto anymore. Nothing for you to carry forward into this quiet space. Let your thoughts drift like autumn leaves on still water. Some may catch your attention briefly before floating away again. That that is perfectly fine. You do not need to follow them or try to understand them. Just let them move through the space of your mind without sticking. Like mist rising from a calm lake at dawn. The images that were so vivid moments ago begin to fade now. Colors blend into softer tones. Shapes lose their sharpness. Lines become curves. Everything melts together into something more comfortable. This is not emptiness. This is fullness in a different form. A completeness that does not require definition. You don't need to see anything now. You don't need to do anything now. Your body remembers how to rest. Your mind knows how to release what it has been holding. Trust these ancient rhythms that have carried you through every day of your life. Feel the difference between effort and ease. Effort pulls you forward. Ease lets you sink back. Right now, there is only sinking back, only settling deeper into the support that surrounds you. The resonance continues its gentle work, whether you notice it or not. It moves through your tissues like a warm current, softening tension you did not even realize was there, releasing patterns held in muscle and bone. Your nervous system recognizes this frequency immediately. It has been waiting for this signal all day long. Now it can finally respond. Now it can finally relax its guard. Your heartbeat slows to match the rhythm of something much older than memory. Your breath deepens, as if drawing from a well that never runs dry. Temperature regulation happens effortlessly now. Your body finds its perfect balance without any conscious input from you. This is what restoration feels like. This is what completion tastes like. Sweet and satisfying, warm and nourishing, like coming home after a long journey. The part of you that has been listening so carefully can begin to rest now too. There is no test at the end of this. No performance required. No achievement to prove. Just the simple act of being present with yourself. Being present with this moment exactly as it is, without trying to change it, without trying to improve it, without trying to escape it. Because right here, in this space between effort and surrender, you are already complete, already whole, already exactly where you need to be. Notice how different this feels from the constant doing mode you inhabit during waking hours. Here, there is no timeline, no schedule to maintain, no productivity metrics to satisfy. Time moves differently here. It flows like honey, thick and golden and sweet. Each moment contains within it all the moments that came before, and all the moments yet to come. There is no rush to get anywhere, because you are already everywhere. Consciousness expands to fill whatever container you place it in. Right now, that container is simply peace, warmth, the gentle hum of your own being. The resonance doesn't stop when the words do. It continues its work while you rest, mending connections that became frayed during your active hours, clearing channels that may have become blocked, bringing fresh energy to areas that needed attention. Your body knows what to do with this. Trust it. It has been taking care of you since before you could even form thoughts about taking care. Let yourself be cared for now. Let yourself receive what is being offered without needing to earn it, without needing to deserve it, without needing to do anything at all. This is your birthright, this state of grace, this return to center, this remembering of who you really are beneath all the roles and responsibilities. Feel the difference between surface tension and deep relaxation. Surface tension makes everything feel brittle, like glass that might shatter at any moment. Deep relaxation makes everything feel fluid, like water that can flow around any obstacle. Right now, you are becoming more like water, able to move through experience rather than resist it, able to reflect truth rather than distort it, able to nourish rather than deplete. This quality of being can stay with you long after this session ends. It lives in your cells, in your breath, in the spaces between your heartbeats. You can return here anytime you remember how, anytime you choose to let go of the need to control outcomes. Peace is not something you achieve. It is something you uncover, something you reveal by removing the layers of resistance you have built up over time. Each layer removed brings you closer to what was always there, waiting patiently for your return. The peace you feel right now is not dependent on external circumstances. It exists independently of whether your day went well or poorly, whether other people treated you kindly or not, whether your plans worked out or fell apart. This peace comes from a source much deeper than daily events, deeper than personality, deeper than identity, deeper even than individual consciousness. It is the peace of existence itself, the peace that underlies all movement, the stillness that makes motion possible. When you touch this place, even briefly, you remember that you are not separate from it. You are made of it. You are it experiencing itself. Temporarily forgetting this truth is part of the human condition. Remembering it is part of the human gift. Both are necessary. Both serve the larger wholeness. Feel how your relationship to gravity changes when you fully relax. Suddenly, the earth is not something you have to fight against. It becomes your ally, supporting you completely, holding you in perfect balance. Your skeleton releases its grip on muscular tension. Joints find their natural alignment. Organs settle into their proper positions. Everything finds its way home, including parts of yourself you may have forgotten existed. The child who used to play in the backyard, the teenager who dreamed impossible dreams, the young adult who believed in changing the world. They are all still here, waiting in the wings of your consciousness, ready to contribute their gifts whenever you remember to invite them back. This peace is always here, whenever you need it, whenever you want to return to this feeling. It will be waiting, like a favorite blanket, washed soft by countless uses, warm from having been folded around your shoulders many times before, like a door that's always unlocked. No key required, no special permission needed, just the turning of the handle, the willingness to step across the threshold. You have already crossed this threshold countless times, in dreams, in meditation, in those moments between sleep and waking when the world felt malleable, in the shower, in the car, on walks through familiar neighborhoods. Anytime you allowed yourself to slip out of doing mode and into being mode. Those moments were not accidents. They were invitations. Your system reaching out to remind you of its capacity for peace. Today, you accepted one of those invitations. You said yes to the possibility of rest, yes to the possibility of healing, yes to the possibility of remembering who you really are. That that yes echoes backward through your timeline, validating every previous moment of surrender, and forward into your future, creating space for more moments like this one. The resonance continues to pulse through your field, not pushing, not demanding, simply offering, like waves lapping against a shore. Each wave brings something new. Each wave takes something old away. But the shore remains constant, unchanged by the motion of the water. You are both the shore and the ocean, stable and flowing simultaneously, present and moving eternally. This paradox resolves itself naturally when you stop trying to figure it out, when you allow yourself to simply be it rather than understand it. The part of you that needs to understand can rest now. Its work is done for today. The part of you that simply is can take over completely. No effort required. No analysis necessary. No conclusions to reach. Just presence. Just being. Just this. Feel how different this is from the mental activity that usually occupies your attention. There are no problems to solve here, no decisions to make, no outcomes to worry about. There is only the experience of experiencing, the pure sensation of being alive, the texture of consciousness itself, soft like velvet, warm like sunlight, expansive like sky, deep like ocean. This is what awaits you every time you choose to come back to yourself. This is what waits behind every breath, behind every heartbeat, behind every moment when you remember to pause. You do not have to travel anywhere to find this place. You do not have to achieve anything to access this state. It lives within you, always available, always ready, always welcoming, like coming home to a house where the fire is always burning, where food is always warming in the oven, where your favorite chair waits by the window, where you can sit quietly and watch the world turn, knowing that you are part of its turning, knowing that its turning is part of yours. The boundaries between self and world become permeable here. What was outside flows in. What was inside flows out. And somehow, everything becomes more whole, more integrated, more real. The resonance holds space for this integration to happen naturally. No force required, no manipulation necessary. just allowing the pieces of your experience to find their natural harmony. Like instruments in an orchestra, tuning themselves to each other, each voice maintaining its unique quality while contributing to a larger symphony. Your thoughts, your emotions, your physical sensations, your memories, your hopes, all playing together in perfect timing. When one element tries to dominate the others, dissonance occurs. When all elements are free to express themselves fully, harmony emerges naturally. This is the magic of true integration, not the suppression of parts, but the celebration of wholeness. You are not broken into pieces that need fixing. You are whole cloth that sometimes gets wrinkled. The resonance helps smooth out the wrinkles. Gently, patiently, with infinite compassion. There is no rush to complete this process, no deadline for becoming whole. You arrived here already complete. You will leave here already complete. What happens in between is simply the dance of recognition. Dancing with yourself, dancing with the resonance, dancing with the peace that never left. Feel how your relationship to time shifts when you fully inhabit presence. Past becomes a collection of experiences rather than a burden to carry. Future becomes a field of possibilities rather than a source of anxiety. Now becomes spacious enough to contain everything. Spacious enough for you to breathe deeply. Spacious enough for healing to occur. Spacious enough for love to flow freely. This spaciousness is your natural state. Contracted awareness is the anomaly. Expanded awareness is home. Home is not a place you go to. It is a way of being you return to, over and over again, each time remembering a little more clearly, each time settling a little more deeply. The resonance creates conditions favorable for this remembering. It is a bridge between the person you think you are and the being you actually are. Cross this bridge as often as you like. It never collapses. It never disappears. It never judges your readiness. It simply waits, patient and unwavering, like a lighthouse on a rocky shore, guiding ships safely home through any weather. Your inner lighthouse shines with the same constancy, even when clouds of confusion gather, even when storms of emotion rage, even when fog of forgetfulness rolls in. never goes out. It simply waits for you to look toward it again, to remember where you placed your attention determines your experience completely. Right now, your attention rests in peace. So peace is your experience. Later, your attention may shift to other things, and those things will become your experience. But the peace remains unchanged, like the sky remains unchanged by the weather, like the ocean remains unchanged by the waves, like the mountain remains unchanged by the seasons. You are the unchanging awareness within which all changing experiences arise. Recognizing this does not require abandoning your humanity. It requires embracing it more fully. Humanity and divinity are not opposites. They are different expressions of the same wholeness. The resonance honors both. It speaks to your human heart while awakening your divine essence. There is no contradiction here, only the illusion of separation that dissolves in direct experience, like sugar dissolving in tea, becoming one with the liquid while remaining itself. You can carry this understanding with you into your regular activities, not as a concept to remember, but as a feeling to return to, a taste you can refresh anytime, the taste of your own completeness, the flavor of unconditional acceptance, the aroma of infinite patience. Breathe this in slowly. Let it fill every corner of your being. Let it settle into your bones, into your blood, into your dreams, into your tomorrow. This is not an ending. This is a beginning. The beginning of remembering. The beginning of returning. The beginning of resting in who you truly are. The resonance will continue its work long after these words fade, long after your attention shifts to other things, long after you open your eyes and rejoin the world of form. It works silently, efficiently, compassionately, integrating insights gained here into the fabric of your daily experience, smoothing rough edges, healing old wounds, opening new pathways, clearing debris that no longer serves your highest good. This clearing happens naturally, organically, without force or struggle, like spring rain washing pollen from leaves, like autumn wind carrying seeds to fertile ground, like winter snow covering the earth in preparation for renewal. Each season has its purpose. Each phase of your inner weather serves your growth. Resistance to any part of the process creates unnecessary suffering. Acceptance opens doors to unexpected grace, grace that flows through the resonance, grace that flows through your willingness to receive, grace that flows through your commitment to truth, truth about who you are, truth about what you need, truth about what is possible, truth about what is real. Real is not the same as factual. Real is what remains constant through all changes. Real is what you can always count on. Real is what holds you when everything else lets go. Find that real thing now, not with your mind, but with your whole being. Feel its solidity, its reliability, its eternal presence. This is your anchor. This is your home base. This is your safe harbor. Return here whenever the seas of life become rough. Return here whenever you need to remember who you really are beneath all the stories, beneath all the roles, beneath all the temporary conditions. You are love expressing itself as you. You are peace wearing your face. You are wisdom dreaming through your experiences. Never forget this. Never doubt this. Never question this, even when evidence seems to contradict it, even when voices tell you otherwise, even when you cannot feel it clearly. It remains true. It remains constant. It remains yours. The resonance carries this truth into every cell of your body, into every corner of your consciousness, into every dream you will dream tonight. It plants seeds of remembrance that will bloom in their own time, flowers of insight, fruits of integration, harvests of healing. You do not need to tend these seeds consciously. They grow in the dark soil of unconscious processing, watered by the resonance, nourished by your willingness to rest. Trust this process completely. Trust your own wisdom. Trust the intelligence of your being. Trust the timing of your unfoldment. There is nowhere else to go, nothing else to become, no higher state to achieve. You are already whole, already loved, already free. These sessions are not about fixing what is broken. They are about remembering what was never lost, about recognizing the perfection that exists beneath imperfection, about seeing clearly what has always been there, waiting patiently for your gaze to settle upon it. Your gaze has settled now. Rest in what you have found. Rest in what has always been. Rest in the arms of your own being. Safe, held, complete, at peace. Sleep now. Content generation failed.